Hey everybody. So again, my name is Tarna Sadler, and I just wanted to take a little bit of a moment and give you a little glimpse into why I even started playing around with my chatbot in the first place and how this training became about. So my high school job ended up becoming my career. Little did I know before that, I wanted to be a nuclear chemist. I was hoping to be one of the first females on the naval submarines and wanted to go into the Naval Academy. Just before I did that, I ended up quote unquote chickening out and just stayed with the career that I had. Ultimately, through college, I ended up working my way into a position of that career where it really didn't make sense for me to go any further pursuing my degree because I was already making and succeeding way more than the folks coming out of college with degrees. I stayed in that career all the way up until just a couple years ago. Made it all the way to the top of those sexy corporate ladders, had the nice fancy offices, the cool business trips and dinners and high towers and all that fun, lavish stuff that most people can stay trapped by. But that's just it. I was trapped. I was trapped in pursuing someone else's dreams. And it was great. And there were a lot of aspects that I loved about it. I learned a lot. I led a lot of teams. I changed a lot of people's lives with the careers I was able to help them build. But ultimately, I ended up paying for somebody else to raise my little guy. I wanted to be home. I also wanted to be able to experience this world and travel more. So I decided to set out on a journey to pursue entrepreneurship. Little did I know I was going to fall into digital marketing. Prior to that, I thought it was going to be e-commerce. I thought I was going to be purchasing products from Alibaba, having them shipped to an Amazon fulfillment center, and hopefully having a 2 to 3 year exit strategy to replace my corporate salary. In January of 2017, I had plugged into quote unquote a plug and play system that was to teach me affiliate marketing that was mixed with direct sales. It proved to be incredibly lucrative. I learned a ton and I was able to get my business up and off of the ground relatively quickly. However, through that journey, we kept making some internal changes. And with those internal changes, our email deliverability began to suffer more and more month over month. In that process, I discovered not only the beauty of the chatbots, but then also the fact that it would be something that so many other people needed. So in January of 2018, I began to teach what I knew to my underground entrepreneur community, where we all have teamed together to build our own businesses, but we share information and training with one another. And in that process, I started to see that they were getting the same kinds of results I was getting. They were able to close sales, and these are high ticket sales, by first interacting with a bot and then being able to remind folks to come to our live webinar when it was actually happening, or even distribute our replay to a place where our audience is actually spending their time in Messenger. So that journey is what brought me to the point of putting together this course for you. As I have began to join other coaching programs and continue to network in the digital marketing and entrepreneur communities that I'm amongst, I have found that more and more people are dealing with the rising ad costs, the emails and their deliverability just tanking, or maybe it's not the deliverability we should be so worried about, it's the open rates. We know that the industry standard is 8 to 12% for email open rates, which is just crazy, because that just means that we're paying, for every one of those emails. We're working super hard to get every one of those emails, but then only 1 in 10 of them are actually getting our sales message and absorbing that information. And that definitely stands for some room for improvement. So I hope that some of those statistics I was just sharing with you in the bot or the chatbot foundation video, that gives you a little bit of an illustration of how much your open rates will change and how active people are by using chatbots these days. So I started this thinking that I was just going to create my laptop life. I was just going to be able to travel the world and hang out with my family. I had no idea that I was going to be learning a chatbot, nor did I have any idea that I would be sharing it with others. But now I have found that it has become quite simple for me. And I really enjoy making complex and challenging things simplified for other people. So I hope that's what you get out of this training course. Always at the top of this screen, you will have a support link. If you ever have a question or you discover a new challenge, please just submit that there. I or somebody on my team will be checking those every day, Monday through Friday, and we will respond to you directly to help you through whatever that may be, or let you know that that might be a service or a question outside of what we offer here in this course, and perhaps do our best to redirect you to resources that could better assist you. So I hope that that gives you a little bit of insight as to why I even started this journey on chatbots. This journey is not going away. I will continue to master more and more of my chatbot because this is something I use every day in my business to not only communicate with my audience, but to also really deliver my message to my avatar right where they're spending their time. That is in Facebook. It is not in their email list. I hope that helps give you just a little bit more insight, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.